Here, my friends, let me show you the tale of the story. We are looking for this answer over here. My lighting is not very good. Do you see what I drew? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. We do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 and 6, 6 and 7. 13, 13. If it's 13, 13, 6 and 7, this has to be 6.5. Is that not correct? 6, 6.5, 7. This will be 6 and 7. This will be 6 and 7. Okay, but in between over here, it's got to be 6.5 right over here at the heart. We'd have to, in order to join all the worlds, because the minute you make this design on an angle, this angle is because it cuts one of these boxes into 4 areas, and it automatically makes this box 2, 4, 6, 8. And then you have to divide it by the corner of the 4 boxes. That's how you make the ridges bigger. So now you have 13 and 13. The middle is 6.5 and 6.5. 6.5 and 6.5. Okay? 6.5 and 6.5. So this is 13 and 13 is 26. And 13 and 13 is 26. Otherwise you're going 13, 13, 13. 3 worlds of 13. 3 times 13 equals to 39. Now, if we were stopping on 13 and 13 and we weren't going over here, okay, this would have an expanded value. If I took this and put it in here, and took this and put it in here, again, I would have 39. 3 plus 9 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3. 13. 1 and 3 is 4. It'd be 3, 4, 4, 3. John F. Kennedy, Barack Obama. Hot and cold water. So what do you think? Hot and cold water. Blue and red. Who's blue? Who's red? John F. Kennedy. Okay. Froid. Froid. Cold. Chaude. Hot. Now, I'm not going to get into this. I didn't want to make more than a 4-minute video. Do you understand what this is? These are the hockey sticks in Montreal. These are the old elevators. This is the old elevator. Do you see what it is? X-Man holds up the angel. You see the angel now is 2 feet. His head come over here. This is your spirit of 76 being held up by this X, whatever it is. Now, you want to know the value of this? Well, if this value over here was able to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then this value over here goes 1, 2, let's see, hold on a second. This one comes over here. This one goes off over here. Okay? This one is over here. So look what happens to this. Look how it has to spread out. You see how big this one is? And it's a completely giant machine over this X passage. Now this line would come all the way down and it'd be running our heads. So this might be the magnetism in your world. But over here is, if you really want to look at this, what it looks like, because this was extended further out, if I imagine that this runs in smaller to where it's only 1, 2, 3, and all it runs is in a cube. This runs in a cube. Let me show you 2 ways to run that. Let me show you 2 ways to run that. Okay, here's a cube. Okay, 6 and 1. Here's 1, and here's 6. Okay, so how would we go there? How would we go to 1 to 6? How would we go 1 to 6? Well, here's the way it goes. We go underneath 1, but we're in between now, all the way down and over to 6. So we're holding it, but we're still in between 6 and 9. That's no good. We have to come here, and we have to go here. We become this. In order to come this, this and this has to be connected. So right away, this is created, and then this is created to make its link. That's why it's the E world. Do you understand? This is 1, 2, 3. Unless 1, okay, unless 1 is in between 2, we do not create 3. This is 2. So we have it on the other world. There's your 2 and 2, and then across from each other and above each other. Those are all your 2s. So this and this is 1 and 6. Here's the 1, okay? Here's the 1, and here's the 6, okay? 1 and 6, they're opposites of each other. 3 and 4 are opposites of each other. So look at the angle you get because you're going on 2 rows. If you're going on 2 rows, okay, look at the angle I took. Excuse me, this is no good. This one over here. Oh, this is it squared over here. Okay, this is the angle. This is the angle it would take. So I'd be going down 1, 2, I go down 2 rows and over 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, down, over 4. You want to see something? The horse is 1 and 2 or 2 and 1. 12, 21. This is it. Now the 3 and the 4. Okay? The 3 and the 4 is this. The 1 and the 6, the 3 and the 4, the 5 and the 2 is easy. Okay? Here's the center of the 5 and the 2, and this is what it is. When you put these together, they create stars. This is a long arm. This is a short arm. 5 and 2, 2, 5 and 8, 4, 5 and 6. They're short arms. These are long arms. We're building from the dice. This is what I do. This is what I do. And it completely, it's enveloping because it doesn't stop when it's just enveloping. It's just really enveloping. Yeah, so I'm going to start with these numbers over here. So either it's this way, right? Or he's underneath this way. And this number is 6. One of your feet is 6. Your other feet is 8. 6 and 8 is your feet on the ground. Okay? Okay. And then these one over here is 4 and 2, which means Mars and Venus. So it means your head is run in Venus by a secondary planet called the Beta system. You live inside the Saturn system Sol, okay, and you run from a spirit from an island way out in the Caribbeans, above and beyond what any eye can see, behind a camouflage screen. And you expect me to believe that? Anybody believe that? Just put up your hand, and I'm going to have to end this video. Just raise your hand if you believe it. Just tell me. Anybody, I bought the same book. Did you know that everything I do is out of a book? I read everything out of a book. I don't know who wrote the book. I don't. But all this is, I'm only rereading things in a book that I've been collecting for years, and I'm just reading out of this book. And I'm just redoing some of the art to make it look like I'm doing it all. This is just TV. It's fiction. It's science fiction. It's not real. You'll know the reality. You know the reality. You know the reality. Raphael, 72.
86 in the constellation of Pegasus. So we remember 10, 10. 8 and 6 is 48, and 14 is 62, 26. 26, you automatically from 26, 2 and 6 is 8. You have to revert all the way to 14. 1 and 4 is 5, becomes 58, Jesus Christ. And that's with the letter T going to Z and T going to N for 10Z, Zoltic. That's a better understanding. And up here, it's 4 and then 2. 4 by 2 and 4 plus 2. 4 by 2, 8. 4 plus 2, 6. Perfect rotation for your shoulders and your legs. What's in the middle? 5 by 4 is 20. By 6 is 120, which equals 15 to the egg. 2 by 5 is 10, 52 man. Times 8 is 80 for 86. For 86 creation of the dog queen. I love it. I love it. It's a bat. I don't know it's a bat. But I wish there was some artists over here, like somebody who can really like freaking do something like this. Because you know what this is starting to look like? I just saw what it is. Doot, 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 doot. It's the train. It's the train coming by, pushing you between the tracks. Don't lift your legs. You might just run under it. Be well, my friends. The fictitious. Under the rain. Under the rains, my friends. And the trains, they come. Reading Railroad. Give me a really Reading Railroad. I want a mortgage Reading Railway. I want to take a ride on Reading, but don't you worry. B&O, you know what I'm saying? B&O, the last one, the last piece, the missing piece. The missing piece, I forgot to show you something. Why is 88 in the piano? Why is 88 in the piano? It's simple. 7 and 6 is 13 equals 4. 7 and 6 is 13 equals 4. 4 and 4. 44 on this side and 44 on that side. 88. If you have this in the center, what's above, what's below, the totality is. One day I'll show you the reality of what? Of what? Okay, I'm putting down the book. I'm putting down the book. Stop looking. Part of the book. Can you forgive me? Can you forgive me for putting out too many videos? For throwing out a whole lot of information?